By the way, there's also one of these, and I have a question for everybody. Let me know what you call this. Welcome to Miami, everybody. I'm Morgan from the Very Unofficial Travel Guides. I travel all around the world to popular and not so popular tourist destinations to give you a very honest, unofficial look at what it's like to be there. I also wrote a book called Getting Stitches on a Cruise Ship, available on Amazon now. And I am here in a neighborhood of Miami that I've never been to before called Brickell. I wasn't sure if it's called Brickell or Brickell, but now I know.
It's Brickell.
I think most of you out there, if you're searching for a place to stay in Miami, it's because you're gonna be ending or beginning a cruise here, and that's also why we're here. In a couple days, we're boarding the Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas for an amazing 12-day journey across the ocean to Barcelona. So if those are gonna be videos you're interested in too, make sure you're subscribed and press that thumbs up before you go. And we've stayed on South Beach and on Miami Beach so many times in the past. That's why we wanted to try something different this time, and that's how we ended up here at the Icon Residences from Miami Vacation Rentals. And in just a minute, I'm gonna grab this camera and we're gonna walk around here as I explain some things about staying here to you. Just as a reminder, as always, I like to do my room tours or cabin tours after I've stayed in a place for a little bit. When you look around here, just remember, this is not what it's gonna look like when you first show up. Our stuff is all over here, and we've also slept in the bed and used the kitchen and stuff like that. So just remember that as you're watching. We are in unit 3205, which is on the 32nd floor. Usually I start these tours outside the door and show you what it looks like out there, but there is a construction crew working on something right outside right now, and so I'm just gonna start in here. This is the impression you get when you enter the unit, and that view is pretty spectacular, especially if it's sundown. So this is facing west, and you see amazing sunsets from here. It's a little bit different when you're staying a place like this as opposed to a hotel. There is a front desk here, but in order to gain access to the unit, you have to be in touch with the hosts. And then the hosts or a property manager who works with the hosts will be here to meet you, and they'll get you registered, get your pool IDs and everything set up, and you need these fobs in order to gain access to some of the rooms and the elevators. This is the building here, and this is actually the entrance to the W Hotel. But if you go just a couple doors over here, that's where the entrance to the residences is. Here is the cool little kitchenette area with an enormous refrigerator. You can see we got a few little snacks here to tide us over for the couple of days that we're staying here. Also, one really great thing is there was a complimentary bottle of white wine of Chardonnay waiting in here for us. So that's a nice little touch. This unit has some very new appliances, and I know this is just a silly little fact, but both Marcus and I have opened the oven thinking it was the dishwasher already. It's not. That's the oven. That's the dishwasher. We also did get a couple of complimentary coffee pads, but we use them up already, so we just went to the store and bought some more. And at least the one in this unit takes like these Nespresso style things. By the way, there's also one of these, and I have a question for everybody. Let me know what you call this. Is it a water cooker? Is it a kettle? Is it a hot water maker? Is it a water boiler? Let me know what you call that in the comments below, please. I think everybody calls this a toaster. The unit does come with some dish soap and a sponge, and also tabs for the machines down here hiding under the sink, as well as some trash bags, other things you might need. And just across from the kitchen, so I mean over here on this side, is not only a mirror with a hidden Mickey.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
But this is where you'll also find the bag that's getting in the way, and the silverware and pots and pans and other utensils. Okay, one minor distraction though is that the top two units here are drawers and the bottom ones are doors, but there's no handle. So in order to open them, you have to grab all the way to the bottom, which is kind of weird. There are pots and pans and basically everything you need to cook, and we did make ourselves a nice little lunch today. A general setup of plates and a margarita glass are in here, as well as some wine glasses, champagne flutes, and all that kind of stuff. There are some interesting design choices here. What the fuck? We found the bed to be very comfortable last night, but then again, we had been up for like 26 hours, so we probably could have slept on the floor, to tell you the truth. The couch over here does fold out, and it's a very soft futon. Let me see if I can show you. It's like really squishy. One interesting thing to note is there is an outlet on this side of the bed, and on the other side, there's no outlet over here. It's way over there in the corner. Just a minor thing I wanted to point out. It's not me complaining. I do like this little breakfast bar here with the cubbies. We've already found places for things like camera bags, water bottles, and healthy vegan bites. And there is a nice little workspace over here by the window, which of course is a spectacular place to get some work done. There's a towel on this chair, and you might ask yourself,
Morgan, why is there a towel on the chair?
First of all, if you're gonna be sitting here for several hours like I do, editing videos or answering comments or whatever, this is a hard plastic, and then your butt just gets totally sweaty. And the other thing is, this chair is crooked. So you can see the towel is folded over on that side, because otherwise you're sitting like your pelvis is not flat, your pelvis is like this sitting on it, and for somebody of my age, that's not good for your back. All right, we're gonna look at the bathroom situation, the amazing view from the balcony, and the even more amazing pool area right after this commercial break. Did you get one? What was it about? Write it in the comments below. Okay, we talk about bathrooms a lot on this channel, and luckily this bathroom is Morgan approved. It is an actual non-see-through door that closes all the way. The space inside the bathroom is pretty spacious. This is a pretty big bathroom as far as just place to like stand up, move around, get changed and stuff. There's enough space here on the sink, and there's a hairdryer underneath the sink, by the way. Some more little decorations. We hung up our hand drying towel there just to get it out of the way. You got your crapper next to the tub and shower, and I think this is a jacuzzi tub because there are holes all over the bottom of it and this control thing here, but honestly, this thing has seen better days, and I'm really not sure if this is a good situation to be having right next to some place that there's water flowing. I guess that is kind of me complaining, but I mean, compared to the shape that the rest of this place is in, this looks really shabby. All right, let's check out this amazing view. One thing you're gonna notice if you stay here or in this area of Miami, or basically Miami Beach as well, is it's just loud. There's traffic, there's construction noises all over the place. There's air conditioning units that have a constant humming that's loud as well too, but here's the view. This balcony is not huge. You're not gonna be having any huge parties out here. There isn't a table or really much space for a table, but I mean, this is just something really different than if you stay in a hotel on Miami Beach. You've got the river down here. There are very fancy yachts going by all the time. Of course, not right now while I'm trying to show you, but usually there are. And it's just cool to be in kind of like a high-rise situation. Something about being up so high just feels luxurious, I guess. You can also see there are two different kinds of rail transportation in this area. This one is just like a little bus on rails, kind of like a people mover that goes around this general area, and a little ways back, Miami has a light rail system that goes all the way up to Fort Lauderdale, and I think is being continued up to Orlando as well. Okay, so not only does this place have a cool little kitchen area and an amazing view, oh, I have to show you the closet. For the size of this apartment, this is a really huge closet, but I think that the reason it's so big is because some people actually stay here, like live here, or also they buy these units and then they use them sometimes and rent them out sometimes, and so having it be this big is good if you want to have it as an owner's closet. But I mean, Seriously, this is a lot of space that goes kind of wasted just to have a closet, I think. Anyways, in addition to all that and a huge closet, this place also has a huge pool area and a really nice gym and spa area. Check out this gigantic pool area. They were really strict about no photos in the spa area or the gym, but very modern, very nice. And other than this one little shot I got of this sort of open area at the entrance to the spa and fitness studio area, they were really strict about not taking photos there. So this is what I got for you, but just suffice to say that for an included amenity, this is amazing. And we paid just a little over $800 for these 3 nights. And when you count the pool area and the fact that the towels and the spa and the gym and all that are included, this is a really good deal. And speaking of the pool area, I have not been swimming yet, and that's what I'm gonna do as soon as I finish this video, so we're done now. Like I said, we're leaving on the Symphony of the Seas in just a couple days, so if you think you might be interested in seeing those videos and everything that huge ship is about and this huge journey we're gonna be taking across the ocean, make sure you check back in a couple of weeks and subscribe to get all the updates. I'm Morgan from the Very Unofficial Travel Guides. See you soon.